Alright, welcome to episode 4 of my Element Fission playthrough, and today we're getting a new Nat 5, so stay tuned to see who we're going to get. I just wanted to provide an update on my progress, including now being able to farm Boxing Club B10 with an all 3-star level 50 team. So we'll have a look at the units, look at the build, and then I want to start having a look at my starting heavy metal team. We'll do a few arena fights with the team I'm starting to look at building. I've got a few more summons where I will get that guaranteed new Nat 5. And as always, if you enjoy these videos and want to join me on my journey through the game, drop a like and subscribe to my channel. So we will start with missions and challenges progress. So in the missions, we're now up to mission 78. And this one is a bit of a pain because I have been farming Boxing Club B10 for quite a lot of runs, a lot of energy. And 4-star Swift gear is just not dropping at all. So 3 out of 5, because I think even though we can only get 4 or 5-star gear, the Swift seems to be dropping more as 5 than 4, which is good for my units, but it's not very good for the mission. On to the challenges, and with the Elemon and gear. We've claimed quite a lot of this Elemon one now. There's only a couple left to do. I still need to get a 6-star Elemon. I haven't decided who I want to be my first 6-star yet. And then we need these training ones, which I wasn't too sure what they were, but actually I want to get them going because it seems to unlock different information. So I'll be able to start seeing the coefficients of the stars, which I believe will be to show what they're based on, possibly. So based on attack damage or hit point damage. For the gear, we have claimed quite a few of these as well. The only one left is this: obtain an inscription by selling 5-star gear, and for that we get a medal which unlocks the workshop feature, so I will need to look at doing that soon. Path to the Truth, the story, I haven't really progressed much more in the story. We haven't cleared all the hard yet. I'm just mainly just farming in insane. Lost Tunnel, we haven't got down to B30 yet. We're almost at 20. I haven't really been pushing it. And Juggernaut, I haven't done any of this yet. Ice Punch KO, the battle, we have claimed all of this just about now. I need to set the conditioning of a sharpshooter tree. I do use a tree sharpshooter, so that will be fine to get. We have claimed these. You can see here, we've cleared Boxing Club B10 without a support function. And we've cleared Boxing Club B10 in repeat mode without losing or using a support function. And this is where we've got our guaranteed Nat 5 from a Radiant Elemon. I want to aim for these as well because my teams are quite slow. These will open up better farming, so I can do 10 at a time and 20 at a time if I get these. And for the build, we've claimed a few of these. I need to build up the accuracy on a couple of Elemons for that one. I still need to make the team a lot faster and a lot more luck, but those are going to come later on. Dungeon Explorer, we haven't really done a lot of this. We've claimed B2 there, B3, 4 and 5, but we haven't got much further, and the same for the rest of those as well. I've pretty much done B3, 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 and in here the only thing I have done so far is look at the strategy, and we've done B3 of the fire one. I'm only just starting to look at what this involves. The Abyss, 5 out of 45, I haven't done any of the Abyss yet. I tried it once, it's just impossible with the units I've got built at the moment. And we've just opened up this to the top, which there's a couple of arena ones in here. Airship War, which is for the guilds, I've done a couple of them. Territory, I haven't looked at this one yet. Theme Arena, I don't believe this is available to me at the moment. So those are the challenges. So we'll go on to B10 in Boxing Club and have a look at the team I've been using at the moment. So this is the team I've got at the moment. In the lead, I am using the Occult Dancer. We've got her some skill ups. in a couple of them. This is her build and the stats. At the moment, I'm not even looking at gear sets. It's all about the stats I can get. And she brings 25 hit point to the dungeon. Then we've got the Purple Rider, Tree Purple Rider. Again, the gear isn't great. I'm just looking at stats on this one. I do have a Swift set on there for the extra 20 speed, because she needs a lot of speed because she is doing this increased action bar of all allies. So I want her to go fastest. And you can see up here she's running at 171 speed. Not the fastest because we've got Steel Wings here, slightly faster, but again, he's doing a defense up and attack up. So I want him to go fast as well, but ideally the Purple Rider would be a bit faster, because then she will boost his speed as well. And again, this one has got some sets, Swift set and the Revenge set on there, but that's not important. I'm looking for the speed, which is the Swift does help. I'm looking for some accuracy, because this damage over turn does quite a lot of damage on the boss. And then just some survivability. We go into this Sharpshooter. This one is our damage dealer. And it's got some sets on there, but it's not really important. It's all about the stats at the moment. So I'm looking for crit damage, crit rate, ideally. But I can't really find the crit rate. I've got some from these sets. But again, it's survivability and does really damage. It also brings down a defense down. That one then removes all the debuffs. It's ignoring some defense. And then we have the turtle tank, the tree turtle tank. And again, this one here is in a refresh set. That's not important, it's just the stats again. All about survivability and speed. It's mainly for this one, removing the debuffs from allies, decreasing its cooldown by 1 turn and granting speed up. So it helps the rest of the team. This is it, all 3 stars, all built up to level 50. And it runs it in about 5 minutes. So it's not the fastest, but I can set battle 5, go away, do something else, come back. It's about 99% win rate. The occasional run does fail, but overall, considering the Nat 3 units, the gear isn't great, and they're not maxed out in the cooldowns or anything like that, I think that's a pretty good strategy to go with at the moment. Next, I'm going to start looking at the heavy metal team. So I've got down to battle on stage 5 at the moment, so I can pick up some 5-star gear. This team is what I'm using, but I can't do 6 at the moment. But you can see a lot of these are just 4-star and Nat 3s, Nat 4, and there is a Nat 5 there that I got in the last episode. So for this team at the moment, I'm using this Fire Sharpshooter for damage and defense down, and then we have the Fire Fairy. I wasn't too sure about her, but actually now I've been using her, she does come in very handy, because she's got this one here. Skill is transfer all debuffs from all allies to the target enemy and recover 15% hit points to all allies. So what she's doing is, when the boss puts the dots on my team, she's taking them all off my team, transferring them back to the boss, and then that's doing quite a lot of damage that way. Also, he'll keep people alive. So I built her with crit rate and crit damage because she is a nuker, but also accuracy because she needs to put those debuffs onto the boss. Next up, we have the Purple Rider, the Fire Purple Rider. So she's in there because she does a speed down and decreases the action bar. She's stopping the boss and his minions doing as much damage because pushing the action bar back and slowing him down. This one here is damage based on target max hit point, so she's doing quite a lot of damage. So I've put some crit rate on there because I'm looking for crit damage and then overall survivability. She does need better accuracy for that turn meter, action bar, pushback. Then we have the Bouncing Joker, the Water Bouncing Joker. And the main reason this one's in here is for this passive here. So it's removing 1 buff from the target after each attack, 60% to perform this basic skill again, So every time it's hitting, it's taken off a buff, and that's helping strip the boss's shield and the boss's immunity. And finally, we have this puppet artist, which I got in the last episode, and this one's got another interesting one with a passive. So every attack is doing the defense down, which is helping for damage, also decreasing the action bar by 15% if they're under debuffs. And then this one here does a sleep, that's putting a debuff on, and also absorbing the target's action bar. And this one here, attacking all enemies 2 times, putting a freeze on, putting a sleep on, and again that's giving a chance to put down this defense down, also pushing the action bar back. So it's working quite well up to B5. I think this team could probably work right the way to B10, but they do need better gear, and I do need to level them up. Next, we're going to go on and have a look at Arena. So in the Arena at the moment, I haven't really been pushing it or anything like that, but the team I have been using is this team here. So we've got a water speed lead, which is useful at the moment. I would like to have a all element speed lead, but this is the best I've got at the moment. And the reason I'm using the water speed lead is because you can see this water tank here, 204 speed is my fastest. Only level 1, I haven't leveled it up yet. I am going to level it up. But basically this one here is in for this skill here, increases the action bar of all allies by 50% and gives them a crit up. So that's a massive action bar boost to start off with. He's also getting this 18 speed there from the leader. So he's coming in 50% increase on all allies. Then that leads into, if you look at this one here, again I need to level her up with the Sky Police. So she's coming in next, and she's using this skill here, which basically is giving attack up to all my team and defense down to all enemies. So at the moment in this team, defense down isn't as important, but the attack up is, because the next one to come in is my tree bookworm I also got in the last episode. I've built her with as much crit rate and crit damage as my gear allows at the moment. It needs to be better. I've also put in some skills and got her skill cooldown on there and damage. But basically this one here is dimensional strike, so attacks all enemies 3 times. And the reason I said before that the defense down doesn't matter as much is because this attack ignores the target's defense, but getting that attack up is going to make her do a lot more damage on this one. And if they don't all die from that, the water sharpshooter can come in and can finish them off, and the defense down and does help those. This is my team at the moment, so if we go into the first battle here, you'll see it in action. So there's your boost, here's your attack up and defense down, and then the DPS comes in and it's dead. It seems to be relatively straightforward. Like I say, I would prefer a better speed lead for all units, and then also my tree bookworm is going to get that bonus as well, make her faster. But at the moment I think this will work in these lower level arenas. Higher up, I'm not too sure whether I can deal with some top teams, even when this team's leveled up, but I think it's a good start for arena. One thing I also wanted to have a look at, and just to talk about and really ask for some advice in the comments, is this shop here. So we have the honor shop and the guild shop, and I'm not entirely sure what I should be spending my medals on. I've bought this power bean here. I think weekly it's good to buy them because they help skill up my nat 5s. There's some shard for summons, deliriums there, I can get 10 of them. I've got this energy tank up to 5 because I believe a mission told me to do that. I have this energy saving lamp to reduce the cost of energy in story levels and lost tunnels. Energy tank increases my energy. I've also put this something to experience capsule improvement, so the XP bonus goes up, so when I'm farming in the campaign in the story mode I am getting more XP. So I think the XP capsule is a good one to get. But other than that, I don't know whether I should be focusing on stuff like these. So that's giving hit points to everybody, fire hit point, water, tree, light, and so on. We've got stuff down here. Gives attack to them, speed, and then speed. So I don't know whether it should be. It's a case of we focus on the speed, because if the meta is all about speed, do we focus on this one and then focus on the individual ones, or should I be focusing on any of this stuff first? In the guild, again, I haven't spent anything on these yet. I will probably get this unripe power bean to level up my Nat 4 skills, and then yeah, again I'm not too sure. Accuracy in the different ones, and then we've got resistance, more resistance. We have crit damage. So crit damage could be quite a good one to focus on, and crit rate could be quite a good one to focus on. These are the basics that's going to help everybody on my teams, but yeah, it's a lot of grinding, it's a lot of medals to use. So yeah, if you do have any advice on what I should be spending them on, please do comment. And then the event one, I bought that one for the monthly one, for the Twilight one, and that's pretty much what I've bought so far in that. Again, I don't know how many of these I'm going to get each month. Is it worth the wisp possibly to buy every month, or do I just buy summons? Again, let me know in the comments, much appreciated. Next thing I wanted to look at is we should have a Twilight Nat 4 on this event. There's 1 day 8 hours left to get it, but because I started quite late, I'm only going to be able to get one, which is limited to 600 a day. So even if I got the next couple of days, or today and tomorrow, I'm still only 1200 and I don't have enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft this one now, and we're going to see which one we're going to get. Hopefully it is a good one, and it is a Dark Gunslinger. What does he do? So attacks the enemy 2 times, damage based on speed. Attacks the enemy, goes with a 100% chance to inflict 2 turn paralysis, speed down, and block. So is that them all? Yeah, looks quite a good one. And then Bounty Hunter passive, increase your critical rate by twice your luck rate. Your attack apply 2 turn mark on the target, so they take more damage from the mark, and they also get another 10% additional damage. So that's 35% extra damage to take. That has some debuffs on it. There's some damage, and then we've got 33% attack in dungeons. I can craft again for 1000 points. So yeah, I maybe leave that. If I get 1000 points, I can craft it again and maybe get some better physiques up here. So I'll leave that for now. That's my first Dark Nat 4 on the account. Elemon training, I have been doing some of these. I need to probably buy the Wisp and the Lyriums. I'll buy these passes. I've got 3,200 points, so I might just buy one of these passes and then the Lyrium. And that might do 8 hours for that, so I will get them later on. Right, onto the summons. Like I said earlier, we do have a guaranteed Nat 5 here. We've got a powerful tree Lyrium, which is going to give us a 4 or 5 star tree Elemon. I would pull 30 of these Lyriums, so we'll do 3 temples. I'm going to keep hold of these exclusives for now, because I'm not sure if any of these I want, and we will pull the Twilight as well. So what we'll do first is we'll pull 30 Lyrium. So we'll do 3 of these temples and see if we can get another Nat 5 before the guaranteed Nat 5. Although we did pull 3 in the last episode, so I am not expecting a Nat 5 this time round.
Can I help you?
And it looks like it is all going to be 3 stars. Yep. We'll pull this one. We'll do a skip. Don't need to see the animations. Here we go. Is it Nat 4? Is it? Could be a 5. Probably a 4. And we have a Wisp Catcher, tree wisp catcher. This is the first one on the account. Attacks the enemy, chance to decrease action bar by 30%. Attack enemy 2 times with a chance to apply Oblivion, which prevents passives from working. And when applying debuff to an enemy, all other enemies of the same attribute also receive the same debuff. Additionally, applies damage over turn when attacking. When the enemy loses hit points based on that, action bar increases. Right. Oh, back to back Nat 4s, is it? Or is it going to be Nat 5? It is a... Ooh, Nat 5, a Warners. Ooh, a big pointy needle. So we have, I wasn't expecting a Nat 5 from these. Attacks an enemy, recovers 15% up to 18% of hit points of ally with the lowest health. That's always good in the basic skill. On the second skill, attack the enemy, apply Oblivion and defense down for 2 turns. That's another one with Oblivion. And then her passive, you and another ally with the highest crit damage will have their critical damage increased by 100%. Right. This effect cannot stack with similar effects. When this ally lands a critical hit, both of your action bars increased by 15%. The next action will do 25% more damage and healing, stacked to 10 times. That could get quite good in a long battle. I want this 42% attack during dungeon battle. And then 6 star, this gets more crit rate. Interesting. And then the last 10 pull. I don't think we're going to get another Nat 5 from these. Would be nice, but yeah. No, I'm happy we've won Nat 5 from them. Wasn't expecting that at all. So we'll do a Twilight Elysium next. And see if we can get anything good. We haven't got any sparks.
Hey, buddy.
And we have a Dark Clockwork. I've already got one of these. So this gives me something new. Right, onto the Powerful Tree Elysium. See if we can get lucky and get a 5 star off one of these. So it's just going to be a 4 star. If it's a 4 star, it'd be good if it's new. It is new. This is an engineer robot. Attack an enemy, 50% chance to remove one buff. Attacks all enemies, go to 100% chance to extend all debuffs by 1 turn. And shorten all buffs by 1 turn. That could be useful. And apply a 2-turn bomb and a 1-turn stun to the target enemy. Absorb 30% of the action bar from all enemies. That's good. The bomb damage is equal to defense, which is good because these are also based on defense. What isn't good though is the physiques has minus 4% defense, which isn't ideal. And all teammates get extra defense in arena battles. Alright. Right, and now, I said at the start we're guaranteed Nat 5. We've already got 1 Nat 5. Now we're going to be getting a second one here. I'll keep this Samurai on here. These are new ones. We'll see if we can get something good. Let's go. And we are going to get a... Oh, what is it? A twin blade. Fire twin blade. Looks cool. Like a ninja type robot. Cool. So, it's a core, support, and it's got extra hit points and extra attack, so I think that's good. Attacks enemy, cast air slash automatically on another random enemy if the target gets killed by its attack. Damage based on your hit points. Oh, so it's a hit point nuker. That's good that we've got the hit point 4%. Air slash, attacks enemy, inflict 2 turns defense down. Damage based on the target's max hit points. That could be quite good on a boss because they're going to have high hit points. And then they're always quite good on a boss, that type of damage. And then this one here is passive. Immune against reducing attack bar effect. At the start of your turn, melts all allies freeze and converts it into healing of a turn. Right, a bit unique. Afterwards, if you are not under inability state, revive one dead ally 50% hit points, 50% action bar, and grant a 1 turn unyield and attack up. The unyield is no matter how much damage is taken, you won't drop below 1%. Basically, makes me immune to being killed if they've got it. That goes to 4-turn cooldown. Interesting. All teammates get 33% speed lead during arena battle. Fantastic. I mentioned earlier I wanted to get a all teammates speed lead for that arena team. So this one's going straight into my arena team. Replace the water sharpshooter. That's going to boost everybody on my team, make them all faster. And he also looks like a much better unit for damage as well. Very nice. I'll leave these ones for another day for future episode. Right, so that's it. I've went through my progress, got some good summons, a couple of new Nat 5s, so I am happy with this one today. Next time, hopefully I will have progressed a bit more. I am looking to push on in heavy metal, get my Boxing Club team faster, and then I still want to look at some of the other areas in the game that I haven't really been pushing yet, like the Lost Tunnel, look at the Abyss, and maybe some proper teams for my guild battles. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to continue watching my journey through the game. And I will be back with episode 5. Thank you and goodbye.